there is a covenant made by Jesus that has no parallel. Luke calls it the New Covenant. It was instigated by Jesus when he was with his disciples, sharing in what has become known as the Last Supper. The New Covenant was explained by Jesus during the meal. As he broke bread and gave it to his disciples, he said, "This is my body given for you." He said the same about the wine. "This cup is the new covenant in my blood, which is poured out for you."
Obviously, the bread and wine were not the actual human body and blood of Jesus. He was there with them, but they were a symbol of his love and of the covenant that he was about to ratify. Later that night, his actual body and his actual blood were freely given in an act of reconciliation between God and mankind. This was love beyond measure.
The Old Testament shows that people found themselves hopelessly inadequate at keeping their promises. In some ways, it highlights a depressing story of mankind's repeated failure to honour God's faithfulness. That's why he took the initiative. On the evening of the Last Supper, God acted. What mankind could not do for itself, become fit for a relationship with its holy God, the Son of God, Jesus, would do on its behalf.
Any covenant we make in response simply has to be one of our self-giving. It has to acknowledge our need of his mercy and God's forgiving grace, and especially express our gratitude for his all-embracing love. Put simply, Jesus chose to give his life for us, we who were helpless. So the only worthy response is to give our life for him.
There are many ways of remembering the sacrifice of Jesus. Some include ceremonies and what the Church has come to regard as sacraments. Others do not. But the best way of remembering the love of Christ is to be in faithful relationship with him day by day. It is to have the presence of his Spirit in our lives, guiding, strengthening, empowering. It is to be genuinely dedicated to sharing his love in word and deed. And only that response makes any covenant real.
So what is it like to serve Jesus in another culture? What are the challenges to salvationists?
Don't forget to turn to the In Culture feature in your book. This time we look at Argentina. Discover more about your own culture as you compare it with another one.
Until next time, goodbye and God bless you.